Okay guys, I'm back. I just started new YouTube for right now. So I came back. Okay, welcome back you guys. I'm gonna do a bunch of YouTubes today, all day long. Which is pretty good. I want to do my YouTube channel all day. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spam my YouTube all day, man. Like for real. Honestly, I'm gonna do it. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take, I'm gonna do it all day. So I'm gonna do this for you guys, I promise. I'm not gonna stop doing my YouTube. Maybe I'm gonna take a break on my YouTube.
We know them and we can't wait for you to get to know them.
A few minutes I'm gonna take a break. But I don't need a break yet, don't worry about it.
New world,
but for now I'm gonna watch YouTube on my Xbox One. On Black Ops 4? Yeah, Black Ops 4. What happened? Hello? Okay then, what happened?
It's the what we'll play.
Okay, here we go.
Now, let's talk about the how. How we'll play the game. During the development of Black Ops 4, we routinely ask ourselves the question, how do our fans like to play? Well, after taking down literally thousands of zombies, it turns out that you've earned the right to make up your own rules.
They're talking about multi-zombies right now.
So we're going to provide you with customizable tools and social systems to evolve zombies into a evergreen mode for daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly engagement. Zombies also now boast custom mutations, over 100 different customizable options that will allow you to play the game your way, changing the fundamental rules and systems of the gameplay experience. Things like zombie speed, health, trainability, type, player damage, magic box functionality, and much, much more. And since the zombies community loves to compete with each other, we're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating exactly what was achieved and with what options. As I'm sure you can imagine, this will help third-party high score boards and other kind of custom competitions. No one likes cheats, especially me. On the subject of custom competitions, we're also introducing limited-time created challenges that we're naming Callings, which will regularly introduce new ways for you to play the game and set the stage for ongoing seasonal content and a few themed experience prizes as well along the way. And as we give our fans more power and ways to play, we're aware that zombies can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to new players, especially those who like to kick back on the couch and play solo. The good news is that Black Ops 4 Zombies will also include bot support, meaning you can enjoy the full narrative experience that comes with co-op. Not got a buddy to play with? Let our AI fight alongside you. Want to mix it up even more? We're introducing a new mode called Zombie Rush. A brand new mode, simplifying the game experience to create a whole new tempo of gameplay. Perfect for welcoming people into the Zombies universe. An enticing challenge for grizzled veterans alike. We're also reintroducing difficulty levels and an in-game tutorial to introduce players to the mode in a less stressful way. For those of you who also choose to have the path of most resistance, you can crank up that difficulty all the way up. Now, speaking of stress, we've already seen our 4 new heroes during an era of utter brutality, where no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all combat wasn't just the rule of law, but society's favourite form of entertainment. But zombie fans, wouldn't it be interesting to see them go somewhere nice? Somewhere luxurious? Somewhere they could have a good time? It is my pleasure to show you a glimpse of the second of our Day 1 zombie experiences.
You know how am I going to good time? Fight with the Desert 2. Been 6 months. It's pretty awesome. Oh, look at
Lady McKendrick may be the ironclasting you
what
are
the
used to mixing with, Ah, Bruno,
no.
my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales. She would not even notice when I make my move.
Timing, as always, is everything. While you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests. But when you say deal with, I have to ask.
Shorting about you a bit on this
I
one.
will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room.
So
It
random
really
guy
should be
being
quite
Sharon.
exciting.
I'm like another person.
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Now, obviously, your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely, even.
Of the other valuables, are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What down with it?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.
Oh, they're getting infected. Hey, what the hell? That's crazy. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
So that's what's happened. So that's what happens when you unleash the zombie horde somewhere nice. Okay, it was the Titanic, but it should have been nice. Trust me, that bloody great iceberg's been the least of our characters' worries. There is so much more to talk about, and this really is just the beginning. We'll be revealing a lot more later this summer, where we shall share further details on other never-before-seen goodies on our road to release. Thank you.
This summer. Oh. Sucks I can't watch it because I'm going summer camp. Oh.
Friends, we're not done yet. You've seen a taster of 9 and Voyage of Despair, but that's not all the zombies news we have for you today. We've already said that Black Ops 4 is the deepest, most replayable game in our history. So it's my great pleasure to reveal that for the first time ever, we will launch with 3 fully fledged, fully loaded zombie experiences on day 1. We've seen a taste of what's ahead in our new story, but let's just take a trip back through the ether. One of our all-time fan-favorite maps told the story of 4 lost souls trapped in an eternal purgatory. Desperate to break the cycle, here's a small peek of Black Ops 4's third Zombies map. Nice. Not like I wasn't having enough nightmares just in my day-to-day. I have to work with those people. Listen, I'm gonna put it really simply for you. This is a super serious year for us for Black Ops 4 on PC. And we're excited to share that we have a completely dedicated team with our friends over at Beanox, and they're making the most robust, most refined, most customizable PC shooter experience that we've created. And we're also excited to announce that Black Ops 4 will be the first Call of Duty title ever released on Blizzard Entertainment's Battle.net platform. Now, we're working very closely both with the dedicated PC team at Beanox as well as Blizzard to make sure that this is an absolutely great experience for our PC players. Let's take a closer look.
Black Ops 4 is really a celebration of our community and something we've wanted to do for a really long time is focus on PC as its own unique platform and give PC gamers what they deserve.
This version of the game is custom built for
It's gonna be on PC. PC. Okay. Not PC fan, but okay.
We've developed a really strong partnership with Beanox, in addition to Blizzard, who have been tremendously helpful in
Sucks,
bringing
I don't
the
have
game to the Battle.net
PC
platform. That's the first for the franchise.
That's good for me, though.
Those of us at Blizzard have been friends with Treyarch for many, many years. When it came to working on Overwatch, we consulted with Treyarch on a number of features.
I am so damn lucky I don't have
Blizzard has ever made.
PC.
So hearing their advice really helped us build out our game. And it's really exciting that we can welcome them onto the Battle.net platform because Call of Duty is a cultural landmark.
With all the features of Battle.net, I think it's going to be pretty amazing what Black Ops 4 is going to have to offer. It is going to be fully integrated with all these social features on Battle.net. You'll be able to add friends, talk with your friends, see them playing other games, party up, and interact with them in game. We're going to be able to talk to players across Black Ops 4 into Overwatch, which should be pretty amazing. PC players expect a lot of options. They like to customize their gameplay experience exactly how they want it.
At Beanox, we have a long
We can watch
history of
this in our
PC
time.
development. And so the PC
Because I'm about
community
to
is always in
play
the back of our minds.
Far
We're
Cry
really
4
talking
anyway.
about making
I mean, not. Oh my god, I said Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5. God darn it, come on. I said Far Cry 4, I meant. Come on. I meant Far Cry 5. Shut up. Freaking hell.
Welcome back, bandits. I'm Red Bandit, and welcome back
Red
to your
Bandit,
hub
how
for
you
the latest
doing,
and
buddy?
greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 information, speculation.
Alright guys, I'm not
more.
gonna
So
start
in
my
today's
YouTube
video, we're
channel.
going to be covering
You gotta
5
listen to
ways
it
that
with
Red Dead
me.
Redemption 2 will beat GTA 5. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you dead-eye that like button down below. You guys smashed 500 likes yesterday. You are all absolutely awesome. Now, I love GTA 5, but for the sake of comparison, I will be comparing various confirmed features in the game so far for Red Dead Redemption 2 that absolutely blows GTA 5 out of the water. So number 1 is going to be enterable buildings. In GTA 5, there were quite a few enterable interiors, from clothing shops, houses, all the way down to military bases and airports. However, there certainly wasn't as many as Rockstar had promised us leading up to the release of GTA 5. In GTA 5, not every building was of course enterable, but in Red Dead Redemption 2, being set in a significantly less populated area, has a lot more processing power and memory to actually allow players to enter more buildings. We've already had confirmation, thanks to trailers and screenshots, that we can enter saloons, barbers, clothing shops, gun shops, barns, banks, and many, many more. Thanks to the minimal population back in 1899 and being prior to the turn of the century, this means less huge cities were actually scattered across America. Meaning that, of course, in Red Dead Redemption 2, this will also be the case. While it might be a shame to hear that for some, you shouldn't be too let down by this, because there will be many enterable buildings, just like in Red Dead Redemption 1, that we can have fun within. Number 2 is then, of course, the hunting and animals. GTA 5 certainly had animals, and so did Red Dead Redemption 1. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, the hunting and animals are vastly improved. GTA 5 did have deer and mountain lions, as well as various other creatures to see throughout the world. In Red Dead Redemption 2, they are bringing not only more species from the previous Rockstar titles, but also baby animals and advanced hunting. Now, Deadeye not only goes in slow motion, but now allows us to track animals and trails of animals that we are hunting. As well as this, animals will hunt each other, something that again was promised in many titles previously, but was never delivered. Even more is that we can now hunt animals with different weapons, and these will actually vary the outcome prices of the goods that we have collected. For instance, if we kill a deer with a shotgun, we will damage the pelt a lot more than if we used a bow, and thus the price will actually be decreased when we sell it at a shop. Number 3 is my personal favourite, and that is going to be destructible environments in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, GTA 5 did have destructible environments as well. However, again, it wasn't all to the scale that we were promised by Rockstar Games, and Rockstar tend to announce this feature, then deliver it in a minimal way, which is why I am slightly worried for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's the sad truth, but it is true. In GTA 5, the only real destructible environments were the events that were called scripted events, and this means despite us being shown buildings collapsing and trains crashing or planes plummeting into the lake near Mount Chiliad, all of these were mission scripted events. These are no dynamic events that occur in the free roam world. These were actually things that occurred when a certain story mission took place. Now, in Red Dead Redemption 2, Rob Nelson, who is Rockstar Games co-president, confirmed with IGN and other media outlets that the world is constantly evolving and that buildings can be burnt down, destroyed in a huge way, and a huge focus has been implemented into the game for map changes. And I've got a video about this on the channel, and Rob Nelson essentially confirmed the fact that you can see buildings and other various things being constructed throughout the game, aka naming that map evolution or evolution. Number 4 is then player decisions on and off missions. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, we're going to have a lot more vast choices for things that we do on and off missions. Some of the examples include things such as the fact that we play as Arthur Morgan, who is Dutch's right-hand man. Therefore, we have a huge say in some of the choices that we make throughout the game. As well as this, when we're actually in free roam going through the world, we can interact with different NPCs, and we'll have button prompts coming up on the screen to show us different ways that we can react to conversations and events that unfold throughout the world. This is something I'm really excited for, and it's a feature that Rockstar Games have never actually implemented into any games before. There was a slight implementation of this in GTA San Andreas, where when you went to like dance competitions and the mission Life's a Beach, there was an option to reply yes or no, and you could do that throughout the world in various different places. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, this has been taken to a whole new level. GTA 5 also allowed us to do various things like this, but never to the scale they're doing now. And finally, topping up in number 5 is the player upgrades and customization options available throughout the game. In games like GTA 5, we could indeed go into clothing shops and barbers and really craft our players how we liked. Again, this was similar to GTA San Andreas from 2004 as well. So how are Rockstar Games improving on this after 14 years? Well, there was a very funny meme and a lot of jokes that came about for GTA 5 and other GTA titles. The fact that you could go into a barber's with a pretty baby face and come out with a giant beard. How do you possibly grow hair inside the barbers? It's complete vice versa of what it's supposed to do. Well, Rockstar Games acknowledged this, and of course we can now grow our own facial hair, and
sorry guys, I'm so happy
we can
about
choose
this.
Various different elements of it that we wish to shave, therefore allowing us to craft our own moustaches and other things like that. Not to mention that opposed to Red Dead Redemption 1, there will be many more clothing shops and items to purchase for Arthur Morgan. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you dead-eye that like button down below, and of course subscribe for more daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay cool, stay awesome, and peace out.
This guy's awesome. I love this guy. It's amazing. Love him.
Welcome back, bandits. Welcome to your ranch for the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 information, speculation, and more. Okay, so yesterday, May the 17th, IGN uploaded yet another online podcast video where they went into some more of the best features for Red Dead Redemption 2 in depth. Far greater than what they did in the article released a few days ago. So yes, we do have brand new gameplay information, more details about the engine, the graphics, and more features in the game. You guys smashed 500 likes on the last video I uploaded, and let's go ahead and get another 500 likes. If you do enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Dead-eye that like button down below. So first we have more details on the gameplay of Red Dead Redemption 2. Thanks to IGN, we can now determine that almost all the live action scenes in trailer 3 were indeed gameplay. Now of course when I say this, in the scenes where we see Arthur talking to Dutch and John Marston and stuff like that, those were all pre-rendered cutscenes, not scenes where we are actually in the game. Now scenes such as the horses racing through fields, the towns on fire and riding through the city, and much more, this is all live gameplay. And not to mention that IGN
I
also
can see
states
myself
that this
now.
is
I'm
the
going to
actual
different cities and
gameplay
walking
and
around
the
like a
graphics we
crazy
can expect
maniac.
to see when we get
Oh,
the
it's gonna
game
be
in
awesome.
October. They progressed to state
See
in the
me
video
now.
that a lot of the shots in the trailer
My
was
horse
actually
in Red
used
Dead
by the
Redemption 2.
Rockstar editor, of course, being the really cool tool that is coming to a lot of Rockstar Games titles recently, that actually allows you to choose different camera angles and whatever way you wish to film scenes that you've recorded throughout the game. So more about actual gameplay, mechanics, and what details we have on the way we play the game. They stated that in the gameplay they saw they had a minimal heads-up display, or HUD, being used. There wasn't anything on the screen during the demo except the various interaction menus that came up when they had the ability to communicate or react to certain NPCs and pedestrians. They shared more RPG details, such as any NPC can be spoken to. If you aim at them without a gun, this allows you to interact, and almost every NPC has a conversation or story to tell. Another awesome thing they mentioned is that a lot of conversations can lead to missions, but we don't know how deep the discussion goes. We know that certain conversations may lead to offers for helping out with various tasks, and can even string off into their own stories themselves. Now of course we already know that Rockstar Games was talking about this previously, but this just shows us the sheer scope of what Rockstar Games actually meant when they said that side missions
Oh,
are
nice.
crafted around
Awesome.
the player and recent events that have happened in the game. Now, Rockstar Games actually stated that that was the case,
I love
and we
that
now
mission
have
so much.
first-hand evidence that this is how it's going to work. And what they meant by that is that NPCs we talk to will then give us side missions. So, of course, if something bad has happened in the game or good, the NPCs may or may not know about those events, and it may also shape the side missions as well. I have a feeling that the immersion in this
Thank
title
God.
will completely blow any game
I
out
love
of the
side
water
missions.
in
I-
2018 or even
I'm feeling well from that
2019.
so much.
And of course, finally, another confirmation that you can use friendly or negative interactions with the NPCs, and this of course means you can say hi, insult people, or rob them, and many, many other options. So that is all the information we have on
You
the
can
HUD
pick
so
so many
far.
options,
Of course, Rockstar Games
differently.
also confirmed that you can enable and disable certain elements
pick
of the
different
HUD or the
options
HUD
whenever
yourself,
you
but
want,
in IGN's
how you
preview,
want.
they had no minimap and no indication of a wanted level or money.
crazy.
They simply had these task boxes coming
that
up
looks-
and
that looks
interaction
amazing.
menus. So we also have
I love
more
that.
elaboration on the
That's pretty
NPC
awesome, though.
intelligence working alongside with the deeper RPG elements. They also said if you got
My
into a bar
goodness,
and you were
dude.
being aggressive, the sheriff and deputies will walk up and ask you what your problem is. They will actively try and defuse the situation and avoid shooting. This means that of course NPCs now have more personality opposed to Red Dead Redemption 1. I know this is completely separate, but GTA 5 also had a very minimal level of pedestrian intelligence. If you ran into someone, the best you'd get is them stumbling or dropping something out of their hand. And IGN also stated this as well. In Red Dead Redemption 2, everyone has a purpose and everyone will react in their own way.
This
Not
game
only
is
will
gonna
the
be
sheriff
so
interrupt
new
you
to 6
for being
months,
bad
dude.
and also come up to you and speak to
gonna
you,
be
he'll
so
also have his
new.
own
I
job,
cannot
a lot
wait.
like every
I am
single other
looking forward
NPC
to
in the
this.
game. They'll all be going around the map, around the world and the towns and doing their
Go
daily
anywhere you
activities,
want.
regardless of whether Arthur Morgan is there at the time or he isn't. Another
No
graphical
wars in the game.
improvement
You
note
can
that
do
they
whatever you
mentioned is
want.
also how Arthur Morgan's clothes and objects and items are all individually rendered, and that means that his hat, his suspenders, his trousers, his t-shirt, his gun strap, his gun on the strap, his horse hair, his horse's tail, anything that you can think of in the game is individually rendered. And thus that
Cool.
means that the graphical improvements and the effects of the environment are going to be astronomical in Red Dead Redemption 2, meaning that when you run, your gun will literally sway in the wind.
Wow.
Your suspenders will tug and pull, but they will be separate to everything else on your clothing. And this just goes to show the sheer scale that
Oh, they're gonna
Rockstar
make it
are taking
separate.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a
Another
really
example
good
of this
idea.
we're all familiar about
Good
is how
option,
when we're in a
Rick.
shootout, our hat
Rockstar.
can
Good
actually
option.
be shot off. And it has been confirmed by Rob Nelson himself.
Don't wanna do it all
Rockstar
together,
Games
you have to do it
official
separately.
president said
Which is-
that when he was out in the woods, he
amazing.
shot a deer. And
Love
then a
it.
bear came up to him and tried to attack him, so he killed that as well. The only problem he had was that he only had one horse. So Rob
Hello,
Nelson
friend.
also
Oh,
confirmed
right.
he then broke a brand new horse, led that back, and kept it within whistling distance from his current horse to get the goods back to a selling point. So this
That's
also
crazy.
is amazing information confirming more than one horse can be owned at any one time. So in the last leg of the podcast, they explained how Rockstar don't want the camp abilities and missions to ruin the game. They're most interested in seamlessly making missions occur, and for instance, no more will the minimap always display a letter J for John Marston or an M for Michael or a T for Trevor in GTA. Instead, this won't be happening as much, and a lot of the missions will string from the interactions and conversations you have throughout the game. Rockstar Games don't want you to feel like you're playing a video game, they want you to feel like you're inside an immersive world. So there we have it, guys, brand new, more official information regarding Red Dead Redemption 2. Some of the details released here by IGN were absolutely phenomenal. My favourite piece of this information has got to be the way how Strangers and Freaks missions now are evolving through dialogue and interactions. I cannot wait to approach some people in the woods and start some conversations and see
Oh,
what
me
kind
too.
of missions that they have to
I'm
offer.
gonna do
So
conversations
guys,
on the
let's go
people
for
in the game.
500
Ooh, I
likes. The
cannot
key
wait.
quote of the day is
I'm gonna do the
500
same thing like you,
likes.
buddy.
Let's go and let's try and reach that goal today. You guys are phenomenal. I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Stay cool, stay awesome, and adios.
Oh God, this guy is amazing. He knows what to do. Honestly, he's awesome. Okay, we can watch this here a bit later on. But shoot, that's so awesome. Not gonna lie. That's so cool. You can do anything you want. Get the heck out of here. Oh, that was so beast, dude. Ah, I'm loving it. Oh, it's Mo again. Oh. Sorry guys, give me one more minute and I can play Far Cry 5. Give me one more minute. So happy today. What the?
Everybody must have given up on the Valiant Brothers, baby, because they figure they can't take the tag team title from the Valiant Boys. Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Vince McMahon. Whenever you go home, they ask you, did you win or did you lose? Tonight, when I go home with my brothers, we're going to say we won. That's the bottom line, is do you win, did you lose? That's not the bottom line. Bottom line, if you win, that's the bottom line. If you win,
my biggest introduction into pro wrestling, I guess, that emerged was the fact of going to military school with the one and only Vince McMahon. Vince and I played on the same football team together. We were on the same baseball team together. Bobby the Brain Heenan saw me wrestle up in Canada with Baron Von Raschke and this Jimmy Valiant, who was wrestling in Indianapolis territory at the time. In fact, Heenan managed us, and then we started to, bring up the gates and the houses around Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, into Chicago against the Crusher, against the Bruiser, and Moose Cholak and these guys. And finally, Jimmy Valiant and myself defeated Bruno Sammartino and Dick the Bruiser at the Chicago Amphitheater. And that kind of put us on the map for pro wrestling.
Go right ahead, ask a question if you'd like. If you don't like, I'll keep talking because I can go on all day. Time is of no essence to the captain. Let the captain start it. Jerry, let the captain start it. Johnny, let the captain start it. I want to start. How do you think that Andre the Giant's gonna feel? How do you think that Ted DiBiase and Steve Travis are gonna feel, baby? How do you feel when they got a $3 limit? And when it's all over, baby, Southern Station.
That's sad though, isn't it? Wow. Every single wrestlers dying were dead though. Didn't play Injustice 2 for a long time. I'm not gonna play. I'm just like I'm just saying. Okay, I gotta be offline. I'm just doing back and forth anyway. It ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna do back and forth. Do whatever I want. I don't really care. And it started over again. Why? What happened? Weird. Ah, sorry. I don't care. What the fudge? What's that about? Where are they at? Okay guys, I'll be back soon. Oh, I might do more live stream in a minute, like a few minutes. That'll be good, but I might do live stream again. On my live stream. I should type in Red Dead Redemption 2 on my live stream. Goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. That's another idea. soon. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different for right now on my live stream. So I'm gonna do my live stream again, like very 2 minutes. 2 minutes warning on I'm gonna do another live stream for right now. So I'll be back. Don't go away. Subscribe, like, do whatever you want. I'll be back in 2 minutes.